Well, for starters, there's been a 45% growth in enrollment, a 200% increase in the institutional budget, and $600 million in capital construction has virtually rebuilt the campus. It's been exciting to watch, as you'll hear from some who had a front row seat. When Gary Ransdell was interviewing to become president of WKU, he remembers the Board of Regents issuing a challenge to make a lasting transformation of the university from top to bottom.
That is what turned me on about the opportunity to come back to my alma mater, but it's also what the board was very focused on, which I thought was a very progressive and aggressive line of thought from the board at that time.
Lois Gray, who became a regent during the search process, says Gary Ransdell exceeded all their expectations.
Gary's vision was greater than ours. Now, I can't speak for all those other board members, but I don't think we saw what was coming.
Longtime Registrar Frida Eggleton began her career at WKU the same time as Dr. Ransdell. They started out in the Office of University Relations. He went on to SMU, where he revealed his plans for the future to her over a 1981 lunch in Dallas.
He shared with me at that time that his ambition was to chart his career so that he could eventually become president of this institution.
Dr. Ransdell is now the longest-serving president at a Kentucky university after the recent retirement of former NKU president Jim Votruba. Their tenures coincided with higher education reform in the Commonwealth.
Gary and I have spoken often about what was so exciting about that period when we both arrived. And it was the combination of being able to lead an institution, but also participate in this ambitious reform agenda that was taking place.
Even without full funding of the reform, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle praise President Ransdell's implementation.
President Ransdell has picked up the ball through, and a few other universities have, through their private giving, and has kept the downturn from being totally devastating.
And I think Western took advantage of it more than any other university in the state. And I don't say that just because I'm a hometown guy. It's really true. In the bucks for brains, Western would match the money quickly.
And when it comes to students, well, you can see for yourself the connection Dr. Ransdell has made when they walk across the stage at commencement.
On many other campuses, they wouldn't even know who the president is, let alone to feel comfortable that I can high-five and embrace him at my graduation.
Gary Ransdell has no intention of slowing down. In fact, he has many more goals to accomplish over the next several years. With this week's View from the Hill, I'm Amy Bingham.